There is no force as misunderstood, as cloaked in mystery, as quietly transformative as love.
Not the love sung in ballads or written in fleeting verse, but the kind that endures, the kind that watches, the kind that holds the sword of truth in one hand and the flame of devotion in the other.
To witness it is to be altered. When a woman loves, not with fleeting affection, but with her soul, you will not hear it in her words. You will sense it in the spaces between them. 1. She watches when you think she's not. In the stillness of your routine, she observes, not to judge, not to control, but to know. She notices how your eyes betray you when you're anxious. She sees how your hand tightens when you're unsure. She listens to the way you speak to those who can offer you nothing. In the court of true love, the woman who watches is not passive. She is building a portrait of who you are, not just who you pretend to be. And what she sees, she remembers. Because love to her is not about how you perform when seen, but how you live when unobserved. There is no need for her to announce this watching. That would break the spell. It is done in quiet devotion, the kind that walks beside you in silence, the kind that speaks even when no words are said. 2. She challenges the weakness in you. She does not flatter. She does not indulge the stories you tell yourself to stay comfortable. When a woman loves you truly, she does not seek to keep you soft. She becomes the fire that reveals the steel. She will call out the contradiction. She will ask the question that lingers too close to the truth. And when you bristle, when you retreat behind pride or anger, she does not abandon the task. Because to love you means to believe you are more than your defense mechanisms. It means she is willing to be the mirror that reflects both your greatness and your gaps. It is not cruelty, it is sacred responsibility. Her love demands that you rise, not just for her, but for yourself. 3. She leaves you alone, deliberately. There will be moments when she pulls away, when her silence stretches longer than you expected, when her presence withdraws, like the tide before a storm. This is not absence, it is a calculated offering of space. She understands that real love does not suffocate, that for you to return to her with full breath, you must first remember how to breathe on your own. In these moments, your thoughts will reach for her. You will wonder, you will ache, and this is by design. She has stepped away not to punish, but to allow. The woman who loves you knows that proximity is not proof of love. Sometimes, distance is the most powerful declaration. 4. She reveals the wound. Love demands vulnerability, but vulnerability is not soft. It is an act of profound courage. At some hour you will not expect, she will show you a scar. Perhaps not a physical one, but a moment, a memory, a truth she has buried in places where even she fears to tread. To most, it would seem like a simple story, but to her, it is the fortress she has never let another pass. And in showing it to you, she opens a gate that once held back storms. Do not think this is accidental. It is a trial, not to test your strength, but your compassion. Will you flinch? Will you dismiss? Will you retreat? The woman who loves you risks this unveiling because she believes you might be worthy of holding it gently. 5. She begins to mirror your pain. It will not be immediate. It will creep in. You will begin to notice her silence when your thoughts grow dark, her restlessness when your peace is lost, her sadness when you bury yours. She is not doing this by choice. She has simply become attuned. And attunement is the cost of deep love. You suffer, and she feels it before you admit it, not because she wants to carry your burden, but because love has already bonded her to your emotional terrain. This is not possession, it is resonance. What affects you begins to echo in her soul. 6. She defends you when you are not around. There are rooms you will never enter, conversations you will never hear, and yet she stands in them. She becomes your unseen sentinel, deflecting slander, correcting misjudgment, silencing those who speak without knowing. You will not hear of it. She will not parade her loyalty. But in the spaces where your name is mentioned, her heart speaks for you. Because to her, love is not about what is seen. It is about what is protected. She does not defend you because you are perfect. She defends you because she has seen the battles you fight that others cannot imagine. Her love draws a boundary around your name, and she guards it like sacred ground. 7. She chooses you even when you falter. All men fall, and most women leave when the fire dims or the gold tarnishes. But the woman who loves you sees beyond the failure. She stands at the crumbling of your facade and sees the man beneath. She does not excuse your errors. She does not pretend